Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel, Scorpio. I am aTone. This is aToneTarot. You are tuned in for the topic, what plot twist moments are going to occur between now and the end of the year? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You know what it is, Scorpio. It is that time of the year, the winter solstice, holiday season. You know, we got some retrogrades going on, people closing out budgets, making New Year's resolutions. It's quite a bit going on, right? And that's a lot of coming together as well as sitting with yourself. So who knows what could happen, but we gonna get up into it. I'm gonna break down your message pulling one card from this Egyptian god oracle deck, as well as 10 cards from sturdy tarot deck, as well as 5 from my relationship oracle. So without further ado, Scorpio, let's get up into your message. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you could, please smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see what's the overall theme as it relates to any plot twists for my Scorpios. I hope all is well with you guys. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on. There it is. Scorpio got right to it. Renewal. So as it relates to your plot twist, you're going to be able to reset, renew, get a cleansing, Scorpio, right? And your major arcana is death, which represents the death and rebirth, reset. Just thinking about someone who knows how to redesign themselves, pivot, take a good reflection of the past and of what they've learned, and iterate, deploy those messages of change on the spot. Like, that's what I'm picking up on as far as like maybe a superpower for my Scorpio collective. They know how to lose it and get it back, reset, redefine. Like they are the ones who know how to reinvent themselves at moments notice, without a problem, without missing a beat. So if that is something that you have experienced as a cadence or a rhythm or something you notice about yourself, Scorpio, is going to continue into 26, or you're going to pick up that skill. But I'm really, with this renewal card and 25 being here, this is reflection and being able to implement change and review the things that need to go versus the things that you need to learn more about, Scorpio. Like, I'm definitely picking up on a Scorpio collective who knows how to reflect and check themselves and correct whatever needs to be done. And that allows forward momentum at a speed that is monumental and greater than others. Again, it's almost like a superpower. So let's see what the tarot has as it relates to plot twists. It's like, don't call it a comeback. You know, it's like comeback kid energy for my Scorpio collective. That's what your plot twist theme is looking like. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, what did we have for my Scorpio collective as it relates to plot twists from now until the end of the year? What do they need to know that they may not see coming in their comings and goings and gatherings and reviewings of the budget and friends and families and, you know, changes they want to set in motion for the new year. I'll tell you what. Come on, Scorpio. Two more cards, please. This Six of Swords, man, it's making its rounds. One more card for my Scorpio collective. What I tell you, with the tarot, you received the Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Coins, the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. I'm going to just let that sit right there for a minute, because this is very beautiful, if I do say so myself. There is celebration, there is love, there is raising your glass. So with this Six of Swords being here for you, Scorpio, again, I believe it was my Libras that I also got this, but it's the worst is behind you. But again, with this renewal, is what I said. It's like I can reset, do it again. You know, whatever happened, I can flip it, reverse it, bring it back, make it better type energy, because I still wind up being the King of Pentacles at the end of the day. Standing on my word, my money, my stability, my grounded energy, knowing who I am, knowing I did the best that I could do in the moments that I had with the people that I got with. I was genuine, and I work hard to get from point A to point B. Like the lessons that this Scorpio has had to endure, again, with this Eight of Pentacles being here, he in the lab. He's very focused in that lab. And with that work that is being put in, produces this Empress style energy as well. It's like the hammer and the glove. Muscle as well as the brains. I could go on for days with that, like the comparison between the yin and the yang of the being able to put in that grit, as well as having that smooth hand and that good bedside manner, in addition to the intelligence, right? Because this Scorpio has been through a few endeavors, right? They've taken the journey of starting a business, let us say, from beginning to end, and has done that multiple times, right? And in doing so, they create this iterative way about them that helps them refine how they move in relationships, whether they be business and or personal, for my Scorpio. And that allows them, almost like a light bulb is going off with my Scorpios. It's like, eureka. I got it, right? I understand the purpose of life, like in a very different way. You're looking and you're like renewed and thankful, maybe more so than you have been in the past, Scorpio. And that is a plot twist moment, with the year ending off with a new little honey doo-wop on your arm. Somebody under the mistletoe with you, Scorpio, who is or just so happens to be a good friend also. You find a new love or budding of love and starting of love in a friendship with someone going into 2026. That may be a plot twist moment as well, where you pop out on them in 26 with somebody on your arm, where y'all were always there with that King and Queen of Pentacles, but y'all were like, y'all had some distance. Maybe you and this friend both had some lessons to learn, some smoothing out of the rough edges between the two of you to bring a nice pairing together. Again, with this King of Coins and Queen of Coins and that Three of Cups right there, that's friendship. Celebration is also here with this Four of Wands. Like maybe at a wedding, you guys are at a wedding. Weddings usually produce that, you know, romantic, oh, you know, maybe I should think about marriage or think about what partnership means to me in the future. Like something inside my Scorpio is like a new flower, that a bud opening up a little bit inside your heart, because maybe your reinvention to yourself is more grounded in where you want it to be in life. So you can focus now on love, or your heart focus has been opened up in such a way where you get to meet and be with somebody that works just as well and hard as you do to improve upon the design day in, day out, right? You get a new discovery of creativity. Where is it at? You get this Ace of Wands, right? And it makes you soften up a little bit. You might meet somebody who introduces you to something new as it relates to a creative passion that you may not have known you had. And it brings you two together in such a way where some type of relationship jumps off, right? You ever spend a lot of time with somebody and y'all just friends, right? But as time goes on and the friendship grows, you know, maybe the two are single, you in the right place, right time, maybe a little drink is involved, and some things happen. And you pop out in 2026 in a relationship with somebody that people may not were expecting, but are not too surprised to see, you know? And there may be a parental figure or an authority figure that is creating some tension. I don't know why I'm picking that up, like around the blessing of this union, but you know, be mindful of that. Or someone may be taking care of a loved one and someone offers support and guidance around how to help this Scorpio transition from point A and point to point B in this type of situation, because they have experience, right? So, you know, again, wedding party, it's a get together. And it really feels like something that happens regularly for some reason. Like, you know, we're a group of friends and or family, like my sister, your cousin, their brother, but we're not all related. Some of us are related. We get together every other Friday to hang out and, you know, laugh and joke, and a new situation pops off. Y'all, somebody ducked off in the corner when these get-togethers happen, kikiing, laughing all the time. And next thing you know, in 2026, they're a thing. So that's interesting. Now let's see what's going on inside the relationship oracle deck for my Scorpio collective as it relates to your plot twist moments from now until the end of the year. If you haven't done so already, if you could, please smash that like button. comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. I believe I mentioned this, but if I haven't, I'm collecting suggestions. Let me hear from you. Let me know what you want me to tap into as it relates to future topics on the channel. Drop it in the comments. I would love to hear it. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have as it relates to plot twist moments? Who's involved? What's going on? What do they need to do? Am I telling on them? For my cross watchers out there. 5 cards, please, Spirit. For my Scorpios. Two more cards, please. And let's see. All right, let's get up into it. Scorpio, you receive karmic relationship, the dragonfly, healthy choices, mirror, love call. Now, with karmic relationship and the dragonfly being here, that's a very important relationship and impactful relationship that is probably budding and starting with that 2 of Cups. And it progresses naturally with the dragonfly here. And it's healthy. It's maybe something you haven't experienced as it relates to past development of how relationships unfolded for you in the past, Scorpio, with mirror being here. So someone might have been an echo chamber to you and just said whatever you said to make it sound good, to be in your space and place long enough for something to go down and y'all to be together. But you are now starting to see that, and you know how to make healthy choices around relationships and choosing who you interact with, engage with, partner with, fall in love with, and make those types of decisions, right? And with love call being there, that's giving that old school energy of you being on the phone 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. You hang up. No, you hang up. Or somebody falling asleep on the phone with someone. That's that Love Jones type energy. And you can find yourself doing this with a friend. You are on the phone with a friend, laughing and joking for hours and hours and hours on end. And you might have done that all year, Scorpio, claiming that this person is just a friend. Stop it. Stop it. You can see the friendship and what this person adds and possibly brings to the table. It might be a little scary for you to entertain and think about seriously getting involved with somebody on that level and being that vulnerable because of past situations. But this is a good time, any time, best time right now for you to sit with it, pray on it, meditate, and realize that this is a healthy relationship or that progressed and is opening up naturally. And it's like plot twist. People are like, wait, they together, Scorpio? And whoever, y'all could be childhood friends and have known each other forever and basically know everything about each other and know all of the past war stories where the bodies are buried and what the other person is into and not into, because y'all are swapping relationship horror stories, but y'all are just friends. It's probably a little more to it. Somebody might be catching feelings in there. You might not be aware of it, Scorpio, or you are going to be made aware of it. Somebody might really officially shoot their shot. And with renewal being here, you feel comfortable enough to make the decision that is best for you, right? You know better, and you can pull from your expertise and your toolbox and say, you know what? Yes, this is a good situation for me. I'm going to allow it to unfold more. Or no, I need this to remain as friends because I don't see this progressing, or I know myself better now and I'm not going to do that. So that is plot twist for you, Scorpio. But I'm really picking up on you popping up in 2026 in a relationship that people are like, say what? About time. You know, that type of energy. So let me know in the comments how it plays out. And if this isn't your message, if it don't apply, let it fly. But until next time, Scorpio, that is your message. And I hope that it helps. Peace.